Hello, my name is Drew Lever and I'm the Wellness Director at the Randolph County YMCA. Today I'm going to talk to you about hydration habits. So as most of you know, it's very important to stay well hydrated in order to stay healthy. Your body is made up of about 60% water. So with that big of a percentage of your body weight coming from water, it's important to make sure you get plenty of fluids, which can come from drinking water, or it could be other beverages, which we'll talk about. Some of the good drinks that you can drink in order to stay well hydrated, some of the drinks that are not as good at hydrating you, and then some of the benefits of staying well hydrated. But first off, we're going to start out with some tips on how to stay well hydrated. So we'll get started with that. So the first tip that we're going to talk about is drinking plenty of water. Like I said, about 60% of your body weight comes from water. So it's recommended that women should drink about 91 ounces of water, and men should drink about 125 ounces of water each day. So this is a lot of water. So maybe not something that you would want to try to do immediately if you're not drinking a decent amount of water already. But this is the recommendation. In order to do this, you definitely have to have a game plan. You have to be very intentional. Maybe carry a water bottle, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. But it's really important to stay well hydrated. So if you are able to hit this goal, listen to your 91 ounces for women, 125 ounces for men, that will go a long ways in keeping you healthy. But even if you're not reaching these benchmarks, if you're just increasing the amount of water you drink each day, that will help keep you healthy. You also should eat lots of fruits and vegetables. There's lots of water in fruits and vegetables as compared to other foods. So if you think about biting into a grape or blueberry, even some vegetables that have a decent amount of water in them, the composition of fruits and vegetables is a high percentage of water. So you're getting hydration while you're eating. A lot of people don't really think about being hydrated while eating food. It's usually, oh, I'm going to drink water, I'm going to drink milk, whatever your beverage of choice is. But foods can go a long ways in keeping you hydrated, especially fruits and vegetables. And they also have a lot of other health benefits with all the vitamins and minerals that are in fruits and vegetables. So it's just all around a great choice to eat more fruits and vegetables. A couple more tips for staying hydrated is increasing fluids with extreme temperatures. So a lot of people realize this and think about it a lot when the temperature is really hot outside, but you sweat a lot more. So like I'm losing these fluids through my sweat, so I need to replace them. Make sure I'm staying well hydrated. But it is also very important when it is very cold outside, because you lose more water when breathing cold, dry air. Just by doing whatever you're doing, even if you're not doing anything that's incredibly physical or taxing, when it's really cold outside, you're going to get dehydrated quicker, so you want to make sure that you get more fluids. And then lastly is carry a water bottle with you. I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but whether you're putting water in your bottle or some other fluid, having that with you will help you be able to constantly have fluids going into your body, keeping you hydrated. So if you don't have a bottle or some sort of container with fluids in it that you can drink quickly, you may go hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours without drinking anything, and your body's not going to like that. You need to be regularly drinking fluids, and carrying a bottle with you will help you be able to do that. Alright, so now getting to some drinks that hydrate you really well. First one is water, which I've talked about a lot already. Your body is made up of about 60% water, so that's a great way to stay hydrated. There's also milk, fruit-infused water. A lot of people like to put some fruit in their water, or squeeze some fruit juice into their water. Some people don't like how plain water is, so that's a good way to make it a little more flavorful. There's fruit juice, sports drinks, tea, coconut water. So a couple things on the sports drinks and the tea. Sports drinks have a lot of sugar in them, which is not necessarily the best thing for your health. So you need to be careful to not drink too much sports drinks. It's usually just recommended to drink them if you're doing a lot of physical exercise, because it has the electrolytes, the sodium, the potassium that will help you stay really well hydrated. A lot of people even say that it will help you stay more hydrated than just drinking water by itself, but it does have a lot of sugar in it typically, so you don't want to drink it unless you're training and doing a lot of heavy exercise. Then tea, Many times it has caffeine in it, which is a diuretic, which can sometimes dehydrate you more than it hydrates. So there's some teas that don't have caffeine in it, but if you are drinking a tea that has caffeine in it, try not to drink a lot of that caffeine. But the choices on here are a lot of good beverages that you can have to stay well hydrated. Next off is the drinks with less hydration benefits. And the reason I say less because it's not like these beverages don't do anything to hydrate you. They're just not going to work as well as some of the other ones that were listed on the last slide. And we'll go into some of the reasons why as we talk about these beverages. So first off is soda, then beer, hard liquor, hot cocoa, coffee, lemonade, energy drinks. So three that pop out there to me are soda, coffee, energy drinks. Those are all very high in caffeine, which is a diuretic. So basically what that means, whatever amount of fluid, whether it be the soda, the coffee, the energy drink, so you're drinking 16 ounces of it, you're going to excrete more than 16 ounces when it leaves your body. So in the end, you're going to have less fluid than you did when you started. So you want to try to stay away from drinks that are high in caffeine. Some of the other ones as well, they maybe have alcohol in them or lots of sugar, and those can be make it so you don't have as good of a hydration effect. So these are some things that you could probably drink on occasion, but you don't want to drink them a lot if you're trying to stay well hydrated. Next we have the benefits of proper hydration. So we got a few of these listed. The first one is prevents dry mouth. So if you're drinking lots of fluids, your mouth, your lips are staying nice and moist. If you let your mouth get dry, it can lead to bad breath, even cavities, which is definitely not something you want to deal with if you can avoid it. It promotes cardiovascular health. So if you're staying well hydrated, your blood volume is increased, so your body can pump the blood through your body a lot more easily than if you're not well hydrated. Your blood volume goes down, and it makes it so your heart has to work a lot harder. Next is it keeps your body cool. It also helps your muscles and joints. So your muscles and joints need nice lubrication in order to be able to move and do the things you want them to do, and water helps a lot with that. Keeps your skin healthy and removes toxins. So your kidneys are your main organs that remove toxins. They need a lot of water to run through them to be able to work effectively. So the more water that you're able to put through your kidneys, you're going to remove more toxins from your body, and that's obviously going to be a good thing. So the final thing we have is just a little bit on implementation. So we've talked about some tips on staying hydrated, what you should drink, what you shouldn't, what are the benefits. But now we want to put an action plan in place. So first you want to identify areas of improvement, whether you're drinking lots of water, drinking a lot of those beverages that are really well hydrating, or maybe you're not drinking those beverages, or maybe you're just not getting enough volume of fluids. It doesn't matter where you're at, just come up with a plan on how you can improve to be better from where you are now as you move forward. And as you come up with a plan for improving your hydration habits, you want to set some goals that are realistic and specific. You maybe choose one or two areas, whether it be what type of beverage you're drinking, how much. You can set the goals that work for you, but it's really important that you focus on hydrating. Your health will benefit greatly if you have a good goal in order to improve your hydration. So hope you guys all enjoyed this presentation and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.